It will make you better. It will make you feel better for these couple of hours. And that's great. That's what all about is, right? And if you're really feeling down again, do it again. And this goes to most people around you. People are drifters. They drift. They have nothing to look forward to. Okay, you doing your routines. There is a reason for it, but it's not good enough for you to be excited. I bet it's going to be less boring. You won't have time to feel bored. You see, you are bored with your routines because I don't think you've been serious if you feel your routines are boring. I've been working on different businesses, building my businesses a lot, like 10, 15 years at least. And most of the time is a quote, boring stuff to do, but it never feels boring. I want to tell the truth. I want to drop a truth bomb. It has to be said. I really want to say it. But not everybody is ready for it, or not everybody wants to hear it. And it would be rude to just tell you off. So I've decided to do it slightly different way, gently. I'll walk you through 4 steps. I'm going to start with very gentle one, easy one. It will work with everyone. Even if you're not seriously want to change, you just want to hear some good, feel-good story of feel good, that is going to be for you. Because you see, out of 100 people watching it, there's maybe 2, 3 of you who will actually do something and need to hear what I really want to say. All the rest of you are here for different reasons, and you are on a different types of journeys and the different places within the journey. And that's absolutely fine. Absolutely. And because of that, I think it's going to be it's going to go gradually. The first step is going to be for everyone, easy, feel good. Second one, little truth, little sting, but you are okay. Third one's going to be, right. And the fourth, 25% of you probably stay that long to hear it. And that is exactly for 25% of you staying to hear it, is the message where you say, and you either get angry with me and you probably maybe start just being defensive in front of yourself. I don't care. But out of 25%, there will be 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 people who will do something. And that's the reality. I fully accept it. So let me start with the point 1, step 1, which is the really, really easy one. You can start doing it any moment, anytime, and it will just make you feel better. And that's all about it, isn't it? It's so important. Let's feel better every day. What you really need is an immediate boost in energy. Okay, that's what you really like, a shot, an energy drink to keep you going. Okay, and I'm not talking about drinking more coffees. You can do it, but it doesn't work exactly like that. You see, what you really want, your routine takes you somewhere and you just feel like your energy is low, therefore it feels boring. So I have a thing I use, and it's cringy and it sounds like, is that it? But I use it a lot. Now, you can't use that to build your life. You can't use it to sustain the energy, but it gives you a boost and it will make you better. It will make you feel better for these couple of hours. And that's great. That's what all about is, right? And if you're really feeling down again, do it again. And it's simple. Go and do and listen affirmations. And I'm talking about the powerful, cringy ones, the Denzel Washington talking about, don't give up, you can get through it. There are plenty of them on YouTube for free. You can listen to them. I even created my own affirmations. I like to listen. They're a few minutes long. I'll drop it in a link down in the description. It's on my channel. So you're more than welcome to listen to it. And what it does, it builds up your energy levels to the moment to make you feel, okay, I'm going in again. I'll do it in again. The energy will be with you for a very short time. So that's the downside. You can't just extend that feeling. You can't build, it's not something which allow you to build meaningful life. It's not something which will be, staying with you for long enough, but it will give you this confidence and boost. I use it a lot when I have an important meeting and I'm not confident enough, right? When I just want to feel like, going to war, like, oh, bring it on. I just play these things and they work. Like a cringy. I know people say, oh, that's rubbish. Like that, no, it works. You can't use it to build a business or life, but you can use it every day to feel a little bit more excited about whatever you do. And I trust your routine is in there because you're trying to do something. Yes? Is that not true? So why don't you just help yourself a little bit? make it more interesting without you actually changing anything in your life. That was the easy one. Everybody can do it. By now, 25-30% of you are gone from watching it. And that's fine. That's how it's meant to be. 2 is more real, okay? You are bored with your routines because you have no direction. And this goes to most people around you. People are drifters. They drift. They have nothing to look forward to, okay? You doing your routines, there is a reason for it, but it's not good enough for you to be excited. And I'm sorry, but paying your bills is not good enough reason, okay? It's good enough to do it just to leave. We all have to pay bills. But if you really want to be excited and motivated about whatever you do, paying bills is not gonna do it for you. You need to find your real reason. You need to find your direction. Imagine getting out of your house every morning and driving, going in the car for a drive. And all you have to do is drive for 8 hours. And first, it sounds quite exciting, right? Oh, new places, new people. I'm just going to drive around, see what's going on. And then 2 days later, 5 days later, it's getting less and less exciting, right? And if you keep doing it for like 3 months or 1 year, you're just going to hate it. Like imagine driving every day with no reason, just for the sake of driving. And that's exactly what most people are doing in their lives, right? They're just working with no reason, apart from paying bills. Again, it's not what I'm talking about. We all have to do it anyway. So imagine, on the other hand, you getting into that car and you know you're going to have to drive to 1 day. So for 1 day, you can actually arrive at your destination, whatever that is. It's very, very far. It's 5,000 miles, but there's a destination there, a very beautiful place you want to get to. And all you have to do is just drive a little bit more every day. So you get into the car, and today you've done 30 miles. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it's 30 miles shorter, okay? You're not thinking about driving with no purpose. The purpose is you're just getting closer, and that's exactly how it works with your purpose about life, about business. And that's what you're lacking. That's why your routine feels boring and feels like you're not inspired. So you're going to have to ask yourself, what are you doing this for? What is your why? Why do you do what you do? Ask yourself this. Most people don't know. Ask yourself, what do you want? Have you ever asked yourself, do you know? What actually do you want? If you can have a magic wish, the goldfish, and it comes like one wish, what would you want to be in your life? And when you know the answer to this question, only then you can build routines around it, which will bring you closer to your goal every day. And then it will feel better, less boring, and you will have more energy and excitement in doing it. Okay, let's move on to point 3, which is going to be even more about you, and you might not like it. So we now have another 25% of people out. And again, that's fine. That's how it's meant to be. Don't hate me for that, but you are bored with your routines because you're too comfortable. Try sleeping on the floor for 3 days. Try not to eat for 4 days. I don't know, go outside when it's cold naked for 3 hours and go back to your routine and see how boring it feels then. I bet it's going to be less boring. You won't have time to feel bored. You see, you are bored with your routines because you are comfortable. There is no risk in your life. You have everything. You have place to stay, food to eat, family, friends. You're healthy. So you find yourself problems, and that's what we do. It's not you doing it, but everybody does it, okay? Until you get yourself out there in some risk of losing things, of actually getting excited about building things, or if not losing something, you're always going to get bored. And of course that goes back to my previous 2 points. You have no good reasons to do it, and you have low energy, but you have to add the risk on it. You want to spice your routine? Put the risks on. Lots of risks. The more risk you put on, the more excitement you're going to get. Look, if you don't feel like, that's fine. Don't do it, but don't complain you're feeling bored of your routines. You are aspiring for something more. Therefore, you need to be putting more. That's the rule. That's how it goes in life. There is no way around it. So if you really don't want to get bored with your life, if you really want to improve, That's it. Stop being comfortable. Do you think people living in extreme poverty, they're uncomfortable with their routines? No. They worried about what they're going to eat next day. They worried their family is going to be safe. That's the real problems. Not about you being bored about your routines. Just make it less boring. Spice it up. Put some risks behind it. Real risks. See how it changes everything. So we lost probably another 25%, and there's just 25% of you left here watching it. And if it's you, well done, I congratulate you. That's a good enough reason for you to hear what I really want to say. You say you just don't want things bad enough. You think you want bad things, but you actually don't. If you really wanted what you think you want, you wouldn't care about being bored about boredom, about being bored about your routines, because you would know that every day putting in that work just brings you inch closer to what you want to be, and there will be a real things happening in your life pretty much every day. If they're not happening, you just don't want it. All you wanted to know is you want to hear good stories, make you feel better. Try to pretend that there is some sort of magic and there's a spell which will change everything. As soon as you find out what it is, that your life will change. And that's not how it goes. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, this is not how it goes. You have all the power. You can change it anytime you want to. The way you feel, the way you see your routines, or the way if your routines even work or not. You can change your routine. Every moment of your life, every day, you can change it. As long as you decide, as long as you start being serious about yourself and what you want. I don't think you've been serious if you feel your routines are boring. I've been working on different businesses, building my businesses a lot, like 10, 15 years at least. And most of the time is a quote boring stuff to do, but it never feels boring because I always think what's next or what it's going to bring me, where it leads me to. Why do I need to do this task in order to do what? And I was always very serious. If I aspire to be in 1% of everyone, and I need to do what 99% of people don't want to do. There's no other way. And we don't like boring. We don't like predictable things, but repetition, showing up, doing little things every single day, even me recording videos every single day, that's what brings me closer to success. And that's why, because I want it so much that I will not stop until I get it, or at least I die trying, and I'm fine with that. And that's you. That's where you are. You see, if you really want change, don't focus on how I spice up my routines. That's the wrong questions altogether. You are in the wrong place if you're asking that question. You should ask yourself, what do you want? How do I increase my energy levels? What do I want? How I put risks behind it? What can I lose? And how much I really, really want it. If you answer all those four and you have clear answer in front of yourselves, in your heart, you will just not fail. You can't fail. The only thing then is just a matter of time, how soon you can actually succeed. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. That's it. If you stay that long, well done. I think this is the 2, 3, 4 people out there who will actually hear it and probably change their lives. I wish you that. I wish you this. And you have all my support. Yeah. If you like that video, leave me a like. Consider subscribing if you're not subscribing yet. Thank you for your support. Stay strong. Keep pushing. And I'll see you soon. Cheers.